What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. We just gonna get right into it as to why I quit Amazon after one day. Okay, so I'm working right now. This is my phone, and this is my other phone. So I have work phone and my regular phone, and it's gonna be right here in case it rains. Um, this is part of the reason why I quit Amazon. Nobody told me that it was like hard. Okay, no one told me that. So I needed, well, I didn't need, but I wanted some extra money. And I was like, you know what? I heard it was really easy to get with Amazon and that, you start fairly quickly. So I recently just moved from South Carolina to New Jersey. I'm from New York, so it was easy. And I was like, I can have a little bit of extra money in my downtime because I work 8 in the morning to 5 in the evening. But, my schedule can change. I can work from 7 to 4 or 9 to 6 or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I was like, yeah, Amazon would be great for the summer. There's nothing else to do. We're stuck in quarantine. So why not just make extra money? And I didn't want to be like a DoorDasher or like anything like that, like Postmates or what's the other one, Uber Eats. Didn't want to do any of that, right? So cool. Let me go ahead, apply for Amazon. Apply for Amazon, real easy. I chose the shift. Okay, people are, I'm not. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, but you chose the shift that you wanted and you quit, blah blah blah. So, so I chose the shift, which was 6 to 4:30 a.m. So 6 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. I chose the shift. Cool. I was so excited to start. You get paid weekly. I think you get sick hours. You also get like personal time. You start out doing really well. So I was like, all right, cool. So I end up starting maybe on the 4th of July. So I ended up starting on the 4th of July, which was holiday pay, and I was also working my other job at the same time. So with my other job, I would get up at 6 in the morning and be to work. Well, I'm working from home, so I would work out, try to work out in the morning, and then do my morning routine, and then go to work, sit at my desk, and go to work, and get up for 4:30, and then have to drive 30 minutes to be to Amazon, right? So the first day was July 4th, and we really weren't working. We were training, so it was horrible because I was supposed to be there. They changed my start time. It was at 6, and then it went to 7, and then it went to 11, but then we didn't start until 12. So I got there around 11:30 because I was lost. My GPS took me to West Bubba, and I was lost. And we get there, well, I get there, and I'm standing outside like, what's going on? They're not letting nobody in because we don't have no badges, and we're just standing there. And I was like, all right, cool. And then it's summertime, so it's not cold and it's not hot. We in Jersey, it's just whatever. And I'm like, all right, my feet are already hurting because I sit at my desk all day. I don't do nothing else, right? So I'm like, damn, yo, when we gonna go inside? This is crazy. So we stand outside from 11:30 to like 12. And they finally let us in around 12 to give us our badges. They let us in. Boom. And they tell you, oh, clock in. So we clocked in right there. Mind you, I'm late because I was supposed to be there at 11. So I'm seeing the other people that was supposed to be there at 11 too. They were just sitting in the thing, like it was the break room, but it was like on the floor, and they just had tables, so they was in the break room, and they were just sitting there. So I was like, all right, cool. So we just sat down from 12 to 1:30. We was doing nothing. We just sitting there from 12 to 1:30, and I was like, yo, this is easy. Like, this is easy money right now for $15, and then you got the night diff, and then it's holiday, so you got the holiday pay. So they paying you okay to just sit down. And 2 o'clock came. Now they told me that I was supposed to be working from 7 to 2, and then it changed from 11 to 2. And when we got there, you working from 12 to 4:30. I was like, damn, all right, cool. But they didn't tell us that until I was training. So we went upstairs. I got my little vest or whatever, and it was like, oh, you're in Stowe. I was like, all right, cool. I don't care what I'm doing. Like this other guy, he was like, I'm not supposed to be in Stowe. I'm supposed to be in shipping or docking or whatever he said. And the guy was like, well, it's the needs of the company, whatever. And I'm like, all right. Now, my mindset going into this was, in my regular 9 to 5, I make a lot of money, okay? I make more money than the guy training me makes, okay? So I was like, I really don't need this job. I just want the extra money just because I want the extra money. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, the first time I get annoyed, I'm not doing this anymore, right? So it was 4 of us in a group to one person. The guy, the trainer or whatever, he goes upstairs and we all go upstairs. He's like, okay, you're going to be here, here, here. So they line us up in our little stove section. And he tells us to watch a video. So all of us are on a little screen in our section watching a video on how to stow. We're just standing there. First of all, we're standing there watching a video on how to stow. No one's really training us except for the video. The video is telling us what to do. It's not telling us what's wrong. It's just telling us this is how you do it. You take this, you scan it right here, and maybe there's like 2, like this one has 2. You scan it, and if it goes boop boop, you scan the other one. All right, and then you have to find a place to put it in the thing. Okay, so there's this big thing that comes by, and it comes with different sizes. So one might be 12 inches, the other one might be 8 inches. So you have this. This might not even fit in the thing that they gave to you, right? So you have a button that you press. Boop, you press the button and it goes away. And then another one comes. A pod, I think that's what they call it. I'm calling it the thing, the pod, right? So you press the button, boop, the pod goes away, and it comes with another pod. And then it's like playing Tetris in real life. Like you have to figure out what product can fit in the pod that is given to you. Now, mind you, you may have nothing but big items in your little area, right? So when a pod comes that's big enough for a phone, what are you to do? Press the button and make the pod go away. And that's what I found myself doing. I was just like, all right, whatever. So I was looking in the pods, and I had that day I had a whole bunch of books, just books, loose books. And I love books. So I was like reading through the books or whatever, but I love books. And I was like, all right, so I'm looking at the pod, and there's a whole bunch of books in the pod that are like flat, and they're like this, and you're supposed to put it in like this, right? So I'm just following what I saw. Fuck the training. I'm just following what I saw, right? So I'm like, all right, so I'm just putting the books in there because the other person, whomever, put the books in there any kind of way. So I'm gonna put the books in there any kind of way too. And my trainer comes over and he's like, take all of those books out. They not supposed to go in that way. And I'm like, okay. Mind you, I have a mask on, and right before I went to Amazon, we had got an email saying that there have been a couple of corona cases in the center. So let's make sure that if we're not feeling well, to not go to work. And I'm like, first of all, I'm going into this warehouse where there's a whole bunch of people probably not practicing social distancing, especially since we're training. And now you're going to send out an email maybe 2 hours before I start talking about you have a couple of COVID cases. Really? Whatever. Okay. So he's talking to me. He's like very stern. You're not supposed to do that because this is how you get terminated and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now, my schedule was 6 to 4:30, like I mentioned, and it was like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, at that time, I was in a different section in my regular 9 to 5. So I was working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? My only days off was Thursday, Friday. But I was working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I was like, when I get my other position, I'll just be working Monday through Friday. So I changed positions, and now I work Monday through Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, but I work Monday, Tuesday. And I was like, maybe we'll see. So we got off around 4:30 after the guy yelled at me. I opened a couple of boxes that I wasn't supposed to open, because with the boxes, like, they just give you a big brown box, right? This guy comes, and once he sees like your rail is getting less stuff, he just throws more boxes on your stuff, and then he pushes it, and then you got to bring it down. If you work for Amazon, you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, if you don't stop walking around bring me these goddamn boxes, I'm training. But I pulled the box down, and then I had my box cutter. I opened the box, and in that box was another box. And I was like, so am I putting this box in there, in the pod, or am I opening the other box in the box? And I was like, you know what? I don't see no skin on this. So I would just open the second box. Boop. Open the second box. And it was like trays. It was just like little trays and stuff. And it was like, oh, don't open. Poof. My bad. I opened it, and I just left it right there. Now it's considered damage. And then the guy came. I was like, this is quality control. And I'm just like, you doing too much. Like, why are you so hyped at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, damn. Oh. And he ain't even smell good. Like, oh my God. So I got home. I live 30 minutes away. I got home around 5:10, 5:20. Mind you, I work 8 to 4:30. So I got home around 5:10 in the morning. I got up around 7. So I had to work from 8 to 4:30, turn around and go back to work from 6, be to work at 6, which I live 30 minutes away. So when I got off of work, I would have maybe enough time to take a shower and eat and then go to work from 6 to 4:30 and do it again. No, it wasn't worth it. My feet were hurting like crazy. My calves were hurting, and I felt like my back was going to explode. And I say that because I'm a vet, right? And I already got back problems, okay? I don't need any more back problems from standing from 6 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is that I only worked for 2 hours, 2.5, from 2 to 4:30, and I felt like I was standing there for like ever. I was like, yo, I kept looking at the time, because in the little monitor it got the time there. I was like, yo, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And then I'm like, yo, you're not making enough for this. You're not making enough. You make, I think it's like 16 something with night diff. So you're making your $15 plus your $1.25 with night diff. And it's not worth it. To me, it's not worth it. If you have a regular 9 to 5 and you're looking for something part-time, or like just to make some extra money, I wouldn't recommend Amazon, because Amazon is a full-time job. That's for somebody who doesn't have anything else to do all day long. Like, if you don't have anything to do, you don't have no kids or nothing, then no. I have a son, so no, it's not for me. Okay, not for me. So that was my experience with Stowing. I heard that the other sections is good or whatever. Frankly, I don't care. It was one and done, one day, and I'm done. And that was it, I got my paycheck. It was like $100. And it was only $100 because I worked on the 4th of July. Okay? And that was it. So if you're thinking about working at Amazon, maybe it's for you. But it's not for everyone. Okay? Like, if you really need a job, then I say go for it. If you have nothing else to do, then go for it. The warehouse I was at was very diverse. Mind you, I'm in Jersey, so it's very diverse. I met a lot of people that one day. Don't know any of their names, but I met a lot of people, and it was cool. You know, everyone was very chill, except for the trainer. I don't know what he was smoking or what was up his ass crack, but I, okay. But yeah, everything was cool for that one day, but it just wasn't for me. My job could not allow it, and in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, I'm not making enough for this. Like, I make I make way more money just sitting on my behind all day long, doing nothing from like 9 to 5 than the little $15 that I was making in Amazon. No. Need something part time. Maybe I'll work at McDonald's at night or something. Who knows? But it's got to be part time. So if you're looking for a part time job, I wouldn't recommend Amazon. Maybe they have part time positions, but it still ain't worth it because you're only gonna be getting like $200 every week. But if you need the money, you need the money. Bye guys, I'll be coming back to you with another video. I'm doing a jump rope challenge, so I'm trying to lose weight. And if you want to see that, then stay tuned. I know I look kind of crazy. The only thing that's done is my eyebrows, my nails, my hair looks crazy. I'm gonna wash my hair too. But yeah, bye.